All right, welcome back, everyone. It's another showcase with Decimo Primo. Or if you didn't check out the first one, be sure to check it out. And then this would be my second video, so check this one out too. The anime that I'm going to be bringing up today is the anime that I brought up in UGA's AOE podcast. It's the Misfit at Demon Academy. Fantastic anime over round. I'll go into why specifically. But first things first, let me put it on the screen so y'all can get kind of a glimpse of kind of what you're looking at as far as characters. This is something like I said, this is something I mentioned in the AOE podcast, UGA's podcast, and it was my pick of the week. The reason it was my pick of the week for this week, it's not just something that it's done in the most recent episode. It's something that it's done since the very beginning of every episode I've seen. It shocks, it awes me, and it also shows a completely different direction in how it's going to evolve. This right here, another reason why I like it is, like I've told you before, and I've mentioned it, I love harem animes. I just really enjoy the way that they're set and how they pan out. Not that all of the women are head over heels for the guy, that's not what it's about. It's about the evolution of the characters for me. And in this one, I thought it was going to be very difficult for you to see an evolution, because the main character is just so overpowered. It's ridiculous. And to give you an illustration of how overpowered he is, I'm just going to play a little bit of this scene right here. And this is just from the very first episode of the anime. How this scene starts off is pretty awesome. I'm not going to tell you that, only because, it's that damsel in distress type thing. Not too much distress, but just a little bit. But right here, from the very start, he decides to establish exactly how powerful he is, and that, real talk, he's just not taking any shit. And you always got to love a main character who does that and carries himself in that way, because you're just always interested in what they're going to do next. It's kind of like the cool guy in school, Like, everyone's gone to school and had, like, that cool friend who you just, like, enjoy being around because you want to see what they're going to do next. Or you may have been that cool friend. Or you may be that cool friend who people just, are awaiting your next move. Not because it's something truly fantastic or out of this world, but because it also brings a sign of, like, your character and who you are. Sometimes we do give cool people labels just because they're cool, but a lot of times it comes from their intent on actions. I know, at least me, as I grow, I know it's the the coolest people to me are those who do actions for others, but they don't even make it seem as such. They make choices in their lives not because it's so pure convenient for them, but it helps those around them that they care about. And I think this is a great illustration on how he's able to do that and seemingly also make it unknown. But, I mean, don't just take my word for it. Definitely check it out for yourself. Before I go, though, I do want to bring up a correlation that I made at the AOE podcast. I did say the irregular at Demon Academy. The reason I said that is because what I was leading into is Irregular Magic High School. I don't know if you checked out that anime. You definitely should. They have similar qualities in main characters. Those who do things for others more than themselves, but make it seem in a way of such that it's not that way at all. Because to me, that's truly honorable. Because you're not reminding those around you that they're, can be seen as a burden or bothersome, or really that they owe you anything. You've made these choices on your own, of your own coalition, because you feel it suits your purpose. And I think this is another character that does a great job at it. The other reason I wanted to bring it up, normally this is something I would leave till the very end of the season, but really I'm just very hype about this anime and very passionate about it. But Irregular Magic High School is getting a season 2, so even though the Misfit at Demon Academy is only so long and it's only supposed to last for this season, you can get a taste of a character that's similar if you really enjoy it. So it's a good anime to check out as well. I'd watch one and then I'd watch the other, to be honest, just so then you're not like super antsy, and you're really able to compare the two differences between the animes overall, because they do have completely different storylines and also the characters themselves. But once again, my name is Decimo Primo. Thank you for checking me out. If you have any comments, leave them below. I'll try to get back to y'all. Other than that, I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.